Years ago, I used to fly a hang glider, and I had an experience more than once where I would be far above the earth, soaring in a thermal, and up there in the thermal with me would be a large raptor of some kind, most often a red-tailed hawk, and flying in a circular pattern with a bird up in the air is just one of the high points of my entire life. And I also got to watch the way the bird moved and soared, and it did a sort of a pirouetting turn, and it would look back over its shoulder at me. So anyway, this bird is kind of homage to that experience. I think the thing that for me about the way of being an artist, which I think is available to everyone, is that somehow you put yourself into the meaningful picture of what's going on. That suddenly it is important what is arising inside your own experience. A lot of what we do is serving the external and taking care of things that seem to be beyond us or outside of us, but one of the lovely things about being an artist is that, at least for a while, the thing that you're experiencing or feeling, your own particular thread, is really the most significant thing you can offer. I find myself wanting to do larger and larger pieces of art. I've gotten largely into public art because these things are kind of too big for individuals to want to put in their yard. I also like the entertainment aspect of it. I think once you're into public art, there's little worry about whether somebody can afford it or whether they think it's valuable. It's not an economic experience. It's more about, this is your day, you're here, you're in this location, and here's this piece of art. Given that these are not typically purchased by individuals, the notion that larger organizations see the benefit of providing an environment in which the public can come in and have an experience that is both delightful and meaningful and has some content in it other than just shopping or what you're going someplace to buy. I think if we're decorating our environments so as they just merely become an extension of the economic process, what we do is we lose the delight, and we lose the feeling that this is the best day for you right here. And small towns or municipalities really can have this kind of impact on understanding that you don't just want people to come to your town, you want them to have a good day. I think my most memorable and what I always look for is the people who know nothing about art, who are often children, among other things. And if those people can arrive in the location of this sculpture and have some kind of an experience that means something to them, that's what I'm looking for. And there's no explanation required. I feel like we mostly live in these built environments, and the notion that there is something which has, let us say, life force of its own that has arrived on the street corner and is occupying a space and has an agenda of its own. Often it's very interesting to us. It's as if an elk had wandered into the city park and was eating the dandelions over on the other side. The fascination that this might be some kind of living, natural thing other than a human being that we can be related to. And I guess I also like the idea that you might feel comfortable around these pieces, but you really probably don't want to turn your back on them.